Hi everyone, my box arrived. I'm so excited. Inside are online exclusives. You can only view them online. The mini catalog that goes live in September 2025 and some new kits. I want to unbox it with you, so let's drop down onto my desk and see what I got. Let's start with Gathering Together Sweet Collection. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had no idea how beautiful this was until I pulled it out of the packaging. I can't wait to show you the designer series paper and how absolutely stunning it is with this gold foiling. And they actually don't call it gold. They call it another color. And let me just look at the back of this right here. They call it champagne foil. So basic beige, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Old Olive, and Champagne Foil. And oh my gosh, it is absolutely stunning on every single one of these designer series papers. We'll get to those in just a minute. I want to show you what comes in the Sweet collection. And I have it right here pulled up on my tablet. So this is what the entire Sweet what you're going to get. You're going to get the embossing folder, which, oh my gosh, look at how substantial this embossing folder is. So I ran it through the two-tone cardstock and Cajun Craze in both directions so that you could see those beautiful leaves that are on here. And then I did take a sanding block and just sanded some of the white core so that you could see the detail of that pattern. But oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful on both sides, on the darker side, on the lighter side. It's so beautiful. I hope you can see those delicate little leaves. And I love how different all of them are, you know, and how they stagger them. It's just going to make some really beautiful backgrounds and also some accent pieces. So that is this ginormous embossing folder. Excuse me. It is 6 by 8.5, so it is really a substantial embossing folder. Okay, so then the next one are these sparkled Cajun Craze and gold dots. Really pretty. Always love when they use a richer tone for these kind of dots. This is like, I couldn't wait to get this. These are the Early Espresso and Old Olive linen threads. You get them in a 2-pack. And you get, oh, let's see. They're 1 1/16 of an inch, and you get 15 yards. So pretty substantial. And then here is the cling stamp. And then you can see that closer up. And then you also get the coordinating dies. Now, this was really, really interesting. I was like, why are those dots on there? But just wait. You get the background. So here's the background, and you get the layered one. And I want to just show you some of the artwork that is featured. Oh, my word, you guys. You can actually stitch inside those dies. They're for stitching. Oh my goodness, isn't that so beautiful? And just look at the beautiful artwork that they created with this. It's going to be so beautiful to make some really beautiful fall scrapbooking pages. And then look at the beautiful card examples that they have on their website. You'll be able to see these in September when this collection becomes available, because right now it's a pre-order available for me, only in pre-order. So I make sure you get this. Oh my word. Absolutely stunning. So here is the dies up close and personal. Look at how big they are. My word, they're ginormous. And then they coordinate with the cling. And don't forget the red rubber. This is it. Like, these are going away. So if you are a fan of the red rubber, the cling stamps, make sure that you grab them before they are gone, because they are going away forever. Okay, this is the hero of this Sweet. I think I'm going to be hoarding this paper because it is absolutely stunning. So let's just look at these papers up close. Look at that beautiful champagne foil. And then this is the background of this one. It's that beautiful basic beige. Love the wash they did on this. Oh goodness, this one is just so delicate, so lovely. Love all the little mushroom icons. I'm not a fan of mushrooms to eat, but throw them on a piece of paper and I love them, right? Oh my gosh, look at that plaid. How fabulous is that together? I'll just set these off to the side and we'll bring them back in just a minute. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful plaid. And then early espresso, like anything in early espresso is my favorite too, but look at this plaid and that beautiful, beautiful champagne foil. They did a great job picking out coordinating patterns for these. Oh my gosh, just look at how gorgeous that is. Isn't that just breathtaking? Love those colors. Oh my goodness, that's really kind of fun. Do you see those little tiny accents inside the squares? They look like little stars. So fun. And then Old Olive. Wow, that is so beautiful. It's got a little dirt on there. And then, oh, Early Espresso Wash. That's super fun. And then let's round it out with what I would call the hero paper, because look at those leaves and all of those colors. Like, this is absolutely stunning. And then let's flip it over. Oh, and look at how fun. You get that Cajun Craze embossing folder kind of tone on tone. Love that. Love how they did that together. So let's just bring these all back together so you can see them all together. And what a wonderful pairing all of these patterns are together. Just love that beautiful foiling, but just all of those amazing patterns that go together. This is going to be such a fabulous collection. So just a reminder, the cling stamp can be purchased individually. If you purchase it along with the die, you get a 10% discount. The dies can be purchased separately. The designer series paper can be purchased separately. These gold dots and Cajun Craze gold dots can be purchased separately. The same with the thread and the embossing folder. So it is available all together in a bundle, but you can also buy these pieces all individually too. So I wanted to clarify that. So this is an online exclusive, Delicate Pines. And I didn't get everything in the suite. It's called Elegant Pine Snowflake Suite Collection. This is the stamp and coordinating die set, but this is what the Elegant Pine Snowflake Suite Collection looks like. So not only will you get the designer series paper, you're going to get these star, let me see if I can, they're called faceted snowflakes down here. There's the shaded spruce and gold edged 7/8 of an inch ribbon, the Elegant Pine Snowflake Designer Series paper, and then the Delicate Pines bundle, which includes the stamp set and the dies. I only got these 3 from the suite, but it looks like I'm going to have to go back in and get those too. I don't know why I didn't see those, but you know, I'm still learning as I go along here. And that's why I thought it was so important to show you the difference between products that are in the mini catalog versus what's online, because you can only get these on, you can only see them on the website. You cannot see them in an actual catalog like the mini catalog or the annual book. So really beautiful. I'm a sucker for snowflakes. I don't know about you, but I love the detail of these dies as well. Lots of pine cones, lots of greenery, a little tiny leaf. There's these berries, small berries, and just a lot of layering detail in this, not just the snowflakes. So I thought you would love to see how substantial that die set is to coordinate with the photopolymer stamp set, and know that when you buy them together, you get a 10% discount, or you can buy them individually as well. And then here's the designer series paper. I went ahead and fanned all of the papers out. The fronts are always going to be on the top, and then right next to them are the back. So these are, this is the front and this is the back. Look at how beautiful those are. And I am a sucker for Pretty Peacock. Anything with Pretty Peacock. What a gorgeous combination these are. Just that wash of color is just so fabulous. Lots of shaded spruce in this. It's just going to make a really beautiful winter paper. Great Christmas cards too with these. I could even see a mini album with this for the holidays. Look at how fabulous those are together. And then the pine cones are really beautiful. Love that wash too with old olive. And then just those little details. It looks like these might even be cut out from the die set. I could be wrong, but they really look, because they're so spread out, they look like those could be cut out from the dies. We'll have to pull those back in and see. And then here's the last two sheets together. So let me just see if any of these dies would fit on there. Oh, I think I am right. Look at that. I bet you, yes, that gets cut out. Look at this little baby pine cone gets cut out. Maybe even this piece. Oh, look at how fun that is, you guys. I could be wrong. Let's go in the right direction, but maybe not. Maybe there's another one on here that would match it. I'm sure you guys will put it in the comments below. Help me out. Yep, I see that one goes there too. So that's really fun that all of those image cut out, and I'm pretty sure this cuts out one of these. And I bet you it does. Yeah, that does. Look at that. So there's 4 dies on here that cut out all of those icons in the back. And I'm wondering, that might just be filler for the rest of them, but that's really fun. Great little accent pieces on there. Okay, let's move on to the next one. These are now some standalone products that I also got. This is a Silent Snowfall 12 by 12 specialty designer series paper. It's embossed. The snowflakes are embossed on here, and you get 6 sheets. So these are going to look great as backgrounds on cards and even scrapbook layouts. I love the texture in here. The raised texture on here is just really, really beautiful. I hope that you can see how delicate those little snowflakes are on there. And then this is the sign design punch and photopolymer stamp set. Had to get this. Oh my gosh, I love this punch. Love the fact that you can punch out these images and then stamp all of these different banners on here. Really quick and simple, easy cards, and they're for really all different seasons. So you've got some Halloween, you've got some fall, you've got some Christmas, and then New Year's, and even like a birthday. And then this is velvet. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. It's really thick, you guys, a lot thicker than I expected. And you get 2 sheets each of these 3 different colors, and it is called All Season Velvet Specialty Designer Series paper. That is just really, really amazing. These are the scrapbooking workshops that are online exclusives. This is the Sweet Halloween. It's going to make these 3 double page 12 by 12 scrapbooking layouts. Very similar to the way Close to My Heart used to have their workshops. You're going to get all of the instructions to cut, and then you're also going to get the assembly tips and suggestions for assembling all of these pages. And this is what they look like. You're going to get your photo mat placeholders. These are the punch out dies. My gosh, I just love her. She's pretty fun. Lots of great titles, some borders, one other sheet of punch outs. My gosh, I love the house. And look at how fun these little guys are, your little trick-or-treaters. Love the little ghost with the bat. Super fun. Oh, so the little ghost, this is what's underneath the little ghost costume is a bat. That's so fun. Love those. And then this is the sticker sheet. They're getting a lot better, you guys. They're starting to use up more of the space on the sticker sheet. And then these are the 2 exclusive sheets that only come in this workshop. They don't have anything on the back side. They're just white. And then these are the designer series papers. You get a front and back of those 3 different patterns. So they have reversed sides. And then these are the 2-tone cardstock as well as the white willow that is in this particular kit. And you know that Dana is going to take this kit and do something spectacular with it, because she always does. She always uses these initial suggestions and she steps them up to get more pictures on here and just make a little bit more of a cohesive balance with her unique design. So Floral Charm was actually a suite that was introduced as an online exclusive last month, and we didn't know that they were bringing out a sticker sheet with the designer series paper, and then they did, which was a pleasant surprise and also a little shocking. We were like, oh my gosh, we didn't think they were going to come out with one, but they did, and it's fabulous. Tina is working on a scrapbook workshop with these designer series papers and the sticker sheet. I'm going to show you the workshop in just a minute because they came out with both, and we couldn't be more thrilled because we were all together back in June in Delaware, and we created an amazing workshop using the dies and stamp set because we didn't think we were going to be getting a sticker sheet and a workshop. So you guys are going to see a ton of amazing artwork for scrapbooking with this suite and these designer series papers. But this is what the sticker sheet looks like. Great icons, great titles, great banners. Again, they're really using a lot of the space on here on the sticker sheet. We certainly are pleased to see those fun additions that they're making. They're getting closer to what Close to My Heart offered. And these are the designer series papers. They are absolutely stunning. The fronts are the flowers, the backs are the solids. And you know me, I'm a good sucker for a good floral, and this one does not disappoint. So I'm just really pleased with all of these flowers and the coordinating solids behind it. So now let's take a look at the workshop. Okay, here is the workshop. It's called Lovely Florals. Again, you're going to get a guide just like you have come to learn and love from any of the Close to My Heart workshops. Stampin' Up! Has done a great job just creating a very detailed, colored guide for you to follow. You're going to get your photo mats in here. All of your cutting instructions are in the guide, as well as the assembly tips and tricks, but you know Dana's going to take this and run with it. These are all punch outs, these two sheets right here. Lots of gorgeous punch outs. Again, this is exclusive to the workshop. You can only get these punch outs in this particular workshop. This is the same sticker sheet that I just showed you from the Lovely Florals Designer Series paper and sticker sheet. That is not any different. These are the exclusive papers that only come inside this workshop. So these two sheets right here, they're going to be base pages. And look at these fun cut aparts. So you're going to get two of them, and you'll be cutting them apart in the instructions and using them on the layouts. And then these are the designer series papers that are in here. This is exclusive to this workshop, and these patterns are completely opposite than what you would see in the paper from the Lovely Florals Designer Series paper. So they put these two together, these two patterns together. They put these two patterns together, and then they put these two, and this one isn't even available in the Lovely Florals Designer Series paper sheet with the stickers or just the paper by itself. So again, these are unique to this workshop. And then these are the two-tone cardstocks that are available in this workshop as well. So all in all, just a really fabulous fall inspired workshop, but you truly could use these for any of your memories. Now I want to just switch gears a little bit and show you some of the kits that I just recently got. These are available now. This one's called Bunch of Thanks. It comes in the kit box, and it will make 4 of each, and there are 2 different designs. And these are super sweet. Like, they were so fun and easy to make. I literally made these on a bed in a hotel room. That's how quick and easy these were to make. And you should have seen some of the funny things that I was doing to stamp. It was quite comical, but look at how precious these are. Just a really sweet way to send someone a card in the mail that's a little bouquet. And I love the envelopes. Aren't those so precious? So this is definitely a quick and easy kit to make. You're going to get these items, the stamp, the block, the mini ink spot Mossy Meadow, and then the thread, I want to say just the linen thread. This is the Brighten Your Day Kit. Oh my goodness, you guys, I had no idea how beautiful this is. Let me show you the pieces that come in this kit. 3 cards, 3 different designs, 3 of each. These are your punch out sentiments. There is no stamping in this kit. Talk about quick and easy, but look at how gorgeous these laser cut dies are. You get 3 of each. Oh my goodness, this alone is my heart. Like, I love this. And then I love the fern as well. And one thing I love about the kits is that when you open these up, they show you all of the pieces that you need for each of the different cards. And then they walk you through step by step how to put them all together, where to put your 3M little dots, how to tie the ribbon, where to put the dimensionals, and then how to get them all assembled. But these are stunning. They're like a linen feel and texture to them. They are absolutely stunning. And then the envelopes almost feel like watercolor paper. Wouldn't this be so gorgeous to receive in the mail from someone, or to know that you're sending a little piece of happiness in the mail? These are gorgeous. Look at these beautiful colors. You could use either side of the card front. It doesn't really matter. And then look at how stunning those envelopes are. And Basic Beige is just one of those colors that I really don't give enough credit to. It is so stunning. And again, just so beautiful on here. So that is that fabulous kit. And I am so glad that I got it and took it out, because I just would never have known how beautiful the Brighten Your Day Kit was. Okay, let's talk about this Harvest Home Garland Kit. Oh my gosh, there are so many pieces. First of all, let me just show you all of the beautiful texture in these punch out. You're going to punch literally everything out, and you're going to hot glue these all together, and I'll show you some of their tips and tricks. But these are gorgeous. They're on like this lovely textured linen parchment almost paper. They are so beautiful. You're going to get this craft, I guess it's a rope, and it's already got metal in it, so you're literally going to glue everything onto this. And this is the base that your garland is going to go onto. Look at how beautiful these little acorns are that you're going to just kind of poke in and decorate with. There are some leaves that are already colored, and you're going to punch them all out. Sheets and sheets of punch outs. Oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time talking today. But look at how fabulous these are. This would be a great project when you're watching a movie, or you're watching football, or you're just needing something to do with your hands while you're not really thinking, right? Because this is really simple. You're just truly punching everything out. Most of them are connected, and you're just going to fold them on these little seams, and then you're going to build your garland. Look at how gorgeous that one is too. So let's just look at the instructions right here. It shows you all of the pieces that you're getting in here, and then it's going to show you step by step how to put this together. You're going to pair these together, and they're going to show you exactly how you're going to fold them, right? And then how they look together. And then these are the other pieces that you need, and you're going to use a hot glue stick to glue just the edges, and you're basically laying them right on top and just following this guide. And then this is what it's going to look like when you get done. So I know it's not for the faint of heart, but I know there's so many people that love doing home decor pieces for the various holidays, and this would be a great one to have for any home. I want to highlight for you on page 4 of the mini catalog, Stampin' Up! Has a beautiful Love and Courage cling stamp set that you can purchase in support of breast cancer awareness for the month of October, but this is available starting in September, and $3 of this purchase will go directly to organizations supporting breast cancer awareness and breast cancer. So that's one of the things that I was absolutely impressed with on my transition over here, is how much Stampin' Up! Gives back, and they are committed to all different charities, but specifically breast cancer is one that is near and dear to their heart. And this is proof showing this absolutely beautiful stamp set. Who wouldn't want to get a piece of encouragement in the mail? So for all of us that have been affected by loved ones or personally, I know that this is going to be a great set to show our support in just another way and have a beautiful way to give back to others that are fighting this horrible disease right now. Okay, so now we are talking strictly the mini catalog. This is called Keeping Traditions. It's on page 8 and 9 in the mini catalog. Can't show it to you right now because it's too early, but I want to walk you through all of the pieces that come in this workshop. Again, 2, 3 complete double pages. One thing that I love about this is that this could be like at the beginning and the end of an album. So if for those of you that love doing cover pages and ending pages, this would be fabulous, but you know Dana's going to take this and run with it. So this is the scrapbooking workshop for Keeping Traditions. We're going to be talking about the names of the other products that are in the catalog, but this is the scrapbooking workshop. So if you're looking for traditional Christmas, this is it. And oh my gosh, you're going to absolutely love how beautiful these are. So let's take a look at all of the pieces that come in this workshop. Your photo placeholders, the instructions that I just showed you. This is the sticker sheet. My gosh, they hit it out of the park with this one. Cannot wait to see how Dana uses this. Look at these fabulous punch outs. So you're going to get these 2 full sheets. The only way to get these punch outs is in this workshop. And I love them. They did a great job. That Secret Sea is like my new favorite color. So beautiful. These are the exclusive base pages that come in this kit. So you can only get these in this workshop. Again, they're going to be using them as base pages. And then these are the designer series papers. And again, they're different than what you would get. And I'm going to show you that one in just a minute. But these are the designer series papers that come in this workshop. You can only get them in here. They don't have any of the gold foiling on them at all. And this is the front, the back, front and back, front and back. And then these are the cardstocks, the 2-tone cardstock that come in this workshop. Okay, so this is called Keeping Traditions. And again, it's found on page 8 and 9 in the mini book. Now we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about the suite. This is on page 20 through 27. My word, this takes up a huge real estate in this mini catalog, which just tells me that this is a very important suite collection that Stampin' Up! Created for Christmas, for the holidays. And so this is called Traditions of Christmas Suite. Traditions of Christmas Suite. Sorry, got a mouthful going on there. Starting on pages 20 through 27. And let's just break it all down. Again, everything can be purchased individually, or you can purchase all together in the suite. And I'm showing you all of the pieces that come in the suite. You'll get both the traditional labels with the dies. Oh my gosh, these are fabulous. And then these are the photopolymer stamp sets that go with this. Again, you can buy these separately. If you buy them in a bundle, you get 10% off. Christmas greenery. Absolutely love this. Oh my word, this is so beautiful. Between the poinsettias and these other beautiful, they almost look like poppies. There is just such a stunning set. Lots of greenery in here as well that you can cut out. We'll look at the papers in just a minute. Look at this fabulous embossing folder. And it is a 3D embossing folder. And it's called the Traditional Wreath. Again, it can be purchased separately, or you can get it inside this sweet bundle collection. And then look at how fabulous these are. These are traditional sparkle sequins. They're very low profile, like incredibly low profile. They almost feel like a true sequence, right? But these are sparkle. Oh my gosh, these are going to be awesome. And then look at this fabulous ribbon. It's called Real Red. And let's see, it is shiny ribbon, 1/2 inch thick. You get 10 yards. But look at this designer series paper. Oh my word. So when I opened up my package, I was like, wait a second. This was the main paper that was in the packaging. And then all of these gorgeous papers with the foil were on the opposite sides. So this is the paper that comes together. So I wish that they had just packaged it this way, but I can't fix that. But just know when you open these up, this is the hero paper. This is the secondary paper. So we're going to just keep flipping these over. So this is the back side, right? Look at how stunning that is. I just love all of that gold foiling. Secret C stripe. Who doesn't love a good Secret C? Now this is going to be really fun because I know for a fact these dies, there's so many great examples in this catalog of how to use this designer series paper, this actual suite altogether. And I know for a fact that this die cuts that out. Look at how fabulous that's going to be. Oh my word, talk about taking the guesswork out of all of this. And then this little guy cuts something else out. I'm not sure if these get cut out on here. It doesn't look like it. And I don't see another sheet. I think it's just one sheet in here. So I think this is the only thing that it cuts out is these large poinsettia swag. Yeah, those are beautiful. So you could fussy cut these little ones out for sure. So that is the back side. We'll just keep moving this right along. Love the polka dot. Love this. Oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful. Just so many beautiful things you're going to be able to do with these. Let's just bring this in front and center so that you can just see that gorgeous pattern. Which one is your favorite? I'd love to know in the comments down below. And then who doesn't love a good stripe? And then, oh my gosh, look at these. So this other die right here is going to cut out all of these. So let's just stagger this over here. And then look at this. Like Stampin' Up! Has the best dies and designer series paper combination. And I love the fact that you can lay this directly onto this, run it through your machine, and you're literally going to be able to cut every single one of these out, which is fantastic. And then, you know, these little guys down here at the bottom, these are great because they can just come off on the inside of a card, right? Or you can even layer them on top of each other and no one will ever see that this wasn't attached to that. So these are great. Like every single one of these pieces on here is viable. Love that so much. And then here is the last one. Again, just some really beautiful poinsettia combinations. And then this beautiful Secret C. So that is the Sweet collection all mapped out for you. Again, these dies are incredible. I love the holly and the berries and the bow. Like, oh my gosh. And then the swag on here is just incredible. And I know I'm not putting this back on here right, but it'll end up getting put onto a magnet sheet anyway. So there is that. And then the last thing that I'm going to share with you is the scrapbooking sticker sheet and designer series paper. Last part of this series, I guess you could say, because there's really 3 separate collections that you can purchase. The Scrapbooking Workshop, you can buy the actual Traditions of Christmas suite, And now this is the Traditions of Christmas 12 by 12 specialty designer series paper with the sticker sheet. And this is on page 45, 44 and 45 of the mini catalog. And I just thought it was really important to break all of this down for you so that you could see exactly what each product is offering. So if you want the sticker sheet with the foiled paper, this is how it comes, just like this. So you're going to get the same sticker sheet that's in the scrapbooking workshop, but you're going to get the designer series paper with all that fabulous gold foiling. And so it's the only way you can get both of these together is to purchase them together. And it's called Traditions of Christmas designer series paper with the sticker sheet. It's on page 45 in the mini catalog. And you aren't going to be disappointed. Like, I cannot wait to see what Tina does with this. There is a Keeping Traditions two-tone cardstock pack that's available as well on page 45. And then there's also a Keeping Traditions stamp set that is also available, and it's completely different than the stamp sets that I showed you. And you'll be able to, for those of you that have catalogs in your hand, you'll be able to go right to that page and see it. This will all be available online, and the catalog will go live. I want to say that Tuesday in December, September, you guys. I don't have a calendar in front of me, but they launch everything on a Tuesday. So it's never the first of the month, it's that Tuesday, wherever that lands, the day after Labor Day. So anyway, if you guys have any specific questions, drop them down in the comments down below. Oh my gosh, which one is your favorite? Obviously, I didn't show you everything from the mini catalog. There's just too many products. And I didn't buy everything at the beginning. I was really proud of myself. I really held myself to just the things that I knew that Tina, Dana, and myself were going to be doing for Paloozas. And I'll be showing you tons of beautiful artwork that other demonstrators have shared in our planning place as well as on Pinterest, just to help inspire you. But I'm so excited for this new mini catalog, and I hope you guys are too. Thanks so much for joining me.